March is National Athletic Trainers Month. Our series Athletes at Risk has covered more than 100 stories on why athletic trainers provide health care on the sidelines. Sometimes we report on a story that makes us wonder what it'll actually take to drive change. This is a story of a young baseball player who left us wondering, what are the odds? Gary Miller explains.
Jim and Amanda Hart are high school sweethearts. They got married and had 3 kids.
Family is pretty much revolves around children. Every day is go, 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 sports, volleyball, baseball, bowling, soccer, basketball, track. I didn't want 3 kids to be sitting at home on the couch.
When Bennett was 8 years old, he was at basketball practice at the YMCA.
He collapsed at the Y and it went down. An off-duty paramedic was there, wasn't able to feel a pulse, started CPR. They called 911.
We determined that something was happening with his heart.
He has 2 mutations on a specific gene that control the sodium channels, which that is essentially the electrical activity and the way it flows through the heart. There's only 2 people in the world, and it's Bennett and his younger sister, that have these 2 mutations on this specific gene.
Bennett had a pacemaker inserted that December at age 8. While contact sports were out, non-contact sports like baseball were still a possibility. Bennett and his dad spent hours in the backyard, Dad throwing, Bennett catching.
I didn't want to put Bennett in a bubble to not allow him to live a life. I wanted him to be able to be a kid and run around and have fun with other kids and try to make things as normal as possible, because the unknown is really unknown for all of us.
In February of 2020, as a 14-year-old, Bennett had a defibrillator implanted in case he was ever at risk of going into a lethal rhythm.
The part that makes things difficult is one mutation they are familiar with and they know has been around a long time, they have treatments for. The second mutation they've never seen before. And so to have these 2 mutations on one specific gene and one that they don't know how they interact, they don't know what's gonna help, what's gonna hurt.
All he said into the phone, he was yelling, he said, Bennett Hart, Bennett Hart, Bennett Hart. I think I looked at TJ and I said, the AED is still in the back of the golf cart, right?
Now when we come back after the break, more on that phone call from Bennett's high school baseball coach.